Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and yes, we have a doozy one for you today, as the thumbnail suggests, and many of you may have clicked. Why is it that despite Xbox fans, for the most case, being happy with the direction Xbox is going, you do have the minority who are old guard like me who have their reservations or still want exclusives, but for the most part, like for me, for example, I'm a little bit weird because I want the exclusivity, but I also want what they're offering right now in terms of the ecosystem. So, what is it that's the problem here? Because I don't see any Xbox channel, any Xbox influencer, any Xbox Pro channel actually making a big deal out of this. Again, like myself, they may have reservations, but it's weird how the only people complaining about this are the ones that have literally no skin in the game, the ponies, the PlayStation fans. They're making videos after videos after videos talking about Xbox. Why aren't they talking about PlayStation? Why aren't they talking about their mythical and mystical, unicorn state of play that probably will never arrive? Why aren't they talking about all their amazing first party games that might arrive next year or the year after? Why aren't they talking about Wolverine? Why are they constantly badgering on about Xbox? In my streams, I generally talk about Xbox. I may touch a little bit on PlayStation, but I like to focus on the things I enjoy. But if you go to any of these other streams, all they talk about 24/7 is Xbox. It's almost like they have a fetish going on and they really want Xbox to actually do well so they can migrate over. I don't know. But you know what? Let's have the drop and we'll discuss it. So it's really weird coming into this video because there's a bit of news that I want to talk about, and I'm going to leave that towards the end of the video because it kind of segues into what we're doing right now. But it's really odd that every time I see anyone from the Camp Pony talking about Xbox, every time I see anyone from Camp Pony posting anything or having podcasts or making talks, it's all about anti-Xbox. And really, like, what is going on here? You're not getting this much of a pushback from Xbox fans, yet the PlayStation fans are trying to push back as hard as they can. It's almost as if they are scared of what's going to happen if Microsoft decides that they are done with all of this and they let Sony have free reign in everything that they want to do. It's almost like they're scared that PlayStation Premium is going to go up by 4 times the amount. It's almost like they're scared that the overall price of, games are going to go from 70 to 120. It's almost like they're scared that their console prices are about to go to 1,000 plus just for the basic edition. That probably might and will truly be a reality, but throughout the holidays, I've been playing some Indiana Jones and a few other games on Xbox. Then I've been playing a little bit of Stellar Blade. But overall, I've been enjoying my time off. I've been looking around social media, and all I see is the usual candidates once again just bashing Xbox. And when are they going to actually talk about PlayStation? You wonder when this is actually going to happen. They are so devoid of any news coming from PlayStation, and they call me clowns, right? They sit there and say that I'm a clown because I talk about Xbox. I've been critical about Xbox. I've been pro about Xbox. And like I said, I'm kind of in between where they're going. I kind of like the direction they're going in, but I also want some of the old guard in me wants the old traditionalist way. So I'm kind of in between because what's happening right now, this transition, works for me. But I'm still talking about Xbox. When are these people ever going to... I mean, considering they are PlayStation podcasts, right? And they are PlayStation-centric channels. Why is no one actually turning around and asking them, when are you going to start talking about PlayStation? When are you going to start telling us about the Ghost of Yote or Wolverine? I know people have played it already, but when are you going to start telling us about Wolverine or Spider-Man 3 or any other game that's coming? I mean, their news is so barren that they're gasping for air at the moment. And they're saying that Xbox fans right now are going to have a lot of trouble making content, making videos. What's it to them? I don't know. I find it really weird, right? Because there is news out there, right? There is news out there. And what is the news out there? Well, just let's have a look at this. So Bungie's former legal executive claimed the studio took advantage of dedicated fans of the game. They hired fans because they would work for less. And this is actually quite disgusting. This is basically just abusing your power. This is actually news that they could talk about how big bad Sony, or because it is Bungie after all, and how Sony now, should do something about this. But instead, Sony is taking those same people into the corporation and making that culture part of theirs. Why isn't anyone talking about this from Camp Sony? It is news, but this wouldn't actually make Sony look bad, so they can't do that. They can't talk about anything that's going to make Sony look bad. They only have to talk about Xbox. And why? Because we all know that they all have Game Pass, right? Every single one of them has Game Pass. We all know that they all have Xboxes. They do. We've even seen Reforge admit that he has Game Pass and he has an Xbox. So he's bashing something that he's already in the ecosystem with. So it's just so weird. I don't know. It's just weird. I thought I'd start this off with honestly, it's just weird. You're a PlayStation podcast and all you can do is talk about Xbox? Hey, folks, if you want to know about Xbox and you're a PlayStation fan and clearly you've got an itching for Xbox, this is the channel to come to. I will be unbiased all the way, as I always do. Finally, we've got this. Red Wolf Renegade released this video clip here, which I thought would be a nice way to end this video. Because he says, I've really been loving Dragon Age Veilguard lately after changing my playstyle. Here is some of my gameplay. And it's pretty intuitive. And it may actually get some of you playing Dragon Age Veilguard if you've been on the fence. So here it is.
Nothing.
Oh. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed that little ending. Yes, I know it was a bit mean, but I thought it was a funny way to end the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, man. Why are PlayStation fans talking about PlayStation? Why are they so obsessed about Xbox? You don't see them ever talking about PlayStation or what they're going to do, outside of waiting for this mythical beast they call the State of Play, which probably may or may never arrive. Who knows, man? But either way. But anyway, folks, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. There may be a few more videos in before the end of the year, but don't worry. I've got you covered. If there's any important ones, you'll find them right here. Peace out, and remain legend.